Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do something a little different. I'm going to start out the video obviously with a clean face. I don't know what we're doing today, but I got a couple things I for sure want to use, a couple new things, a couple old things, and I want to figure out my color story as I go along. So if you'd like to see the whatever kind of makeup look we end up with, continue watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you guys momentarily. Let's go. Okay, so I am going to start out with brows. I typically use the Great Brows powder from MAC Cosmetics in Spiked, and I use these like darker shades here. But today I'm going to go a little lighter. I think I'm going to use the shade Lingering. If I'm like looking over here, it's because I have a bigger mirror here, and then I'm also using my handheld. I love a handheld mirror. I need to see up close sometimes. I wear contacts and I'm blind, so I'm gonna start towards the bottom of my brow, and I'm just going into the deeper shade right now, and I'm kind of just outlining the brow and what I want it to look like. So. And I outline my entire brow like at the bottom and at the top because, I mean, like you don't have to, but it's dramatic. I mean, I don't know. I like it like this, so yeah. I feel like that shapes my brow, and I like that. And honestly, I haven't had my brows like cleaned up or like arched or waxed or whatever in months. No particular reason why. I feel like I'm not minding the bushier brow kind of look these days, so I'm just going with it. I haven't used this concealer in a really long time, but I'm going to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. It's the Pro Conceal and Correct palette in dark. I'm going to go in with the first shade here, which is in C45. I'm just going to use this to clean up around my brows because they haven't been like shaped up or anything. Alright, since we're here, we're doing it. I'm also going to use NC50 out of that same palette, which is this shade here. And I am going to define the top of the brow. This is totally unnecessary. My skin's been like trying to play me. So today I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. It is like the drugstore, but whatever, they work just as good, sometimes if not better. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy and Smooth. I'm in the shade 355 Coconut. So I'm going to take a MAC 130 like stippling brush, and I'm just going to stipple this all over my face. And yeah, I'm going to stipple it a lot. I mean, it's dramatic or whatever, but I like a lot of foundation, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't wanna be myself. And myself is dramatic. Myself is so dramatic. Yeah, that's enough. So I'm just gonna blend that all in. And usually I do this with I usually use my Sigma foundation brush, but it's filthy. I typically use the same two concealers all the time, which is the MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer in NC50, or I mean, like, I use this way too much, and actually I need to make my way to somebody's store to get it. But it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Then the same brush that I used for cleaning up my brows. I'm just going to take a little bit of that concealer. A little bit. I'm going to take a lot of this concealer and, you know, place it underneath my eyes. Like, this concealer is so good. It's so bomb. So full coverage. You need one pump of it, like, actually, but I like a lot of coverage. I like the whole like cake face thing, so you call it. So I am going to load it up. I am not stingy with the concealer. So I am going to take the MAC 170 brush, another one, and I use this one only for my concealer. And I'm just going to go ahead and pounce that in. I'm going to go directly up under my eyes, as like close as I can get. I'm going to take whatever's left over on my brush and just put it on my eyes just to take away any discoloration. So I'm going to take Studio Fix powder, and NC45 is the same shade as my concealer. I'm going to take just a little bit of that on the same 170 brush. So I'm just going to place that everywhere I put the concealer, just a little bit. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent medium deep powder. I have a little bit in my top here. I'm going to take a kabuki brush, which is just like a really condensed powder brush. I'm going to use the NARS Casino bronzer. It looks like this here. I'm just going to take, I keep saying a little bit, but when I say a little bit, I really mean a lot of it. I'm going to use a blush I haven't used in a while. This is NARS Deep Throat. Again, I don't really know the look I'm going for today, so I'm going to try to keep things nice and light. I'm going to highlight my cheeks while I'm at it. I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Topaz. Down the center of my nose. I'm going to take MAC Cosmetics Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extended Eye Base. And I like to use my finger with this. And I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's like an array of goodness. There's all kind of colors in here, and that's why I don't know what kind of look I want to do today. So I am gonna take this shade here, the third shade at the top. I'm just gonna dust that all over my lid, kind of to just set my primer. I'm going to go in with this shade here because it looks like it likes me, or it looks like it will like me. I'm just going to start by fluffing this into my crease. So I'm going to take some RCMA powder, and I'm just going to dust that here just in case I make a mess of these colors. I'm going to go in with these two shades here, and I'm going to mix them a little bit. I did go ahead and switch my brush because I want it to be, this color to be a little bit more defined. So same brush, I'm gonna grab this shade here. Ooh, that looks like it's intense. I am going to pack this color right on like my outer V area. So I'm taking that same shade and putting it on the inside as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that color in the creases. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. I'm gonna go in with this deeper green shade here. And I'm gonna take a flat brush. This is a MAC 233. And I am just going to pack that just on the outer corner as well. I guess we're going for it. I guess we're going for a halo eye. I guess. In that same color, I am taking the MAC 217 and just blending that through my crease. My crease. So blending it on through. I'm going to go through with the same 1224 as well, no extra product on it, and just ensuring these two colors are melted together like Thelma and Louise. I'm going to go for this shade here, and I am going to take the MAC 242. And let me see how this color looks. I just want these colors to kind of marry one another. And look as though it's like fading into it. I'm going to take MAC Cosmetics Engraved PowerPoint pencil. It's just a black liner. And I am going to line my waterline. I keep trying to stop myself from making a face, but I feel like I'm gonna watch this. That's the eyeliner face. So I'm gonna take a MAC 246 and I'm gonna go into that lighter teal color, and I am going to run this right along the lower lash line. So I'm going to use MAC Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Young Attitude. I really can't remember if this could be used on the eyes or not. I'm pretty sure it can. So I'm just going to go for it on a MAC 210 liner brush. Load that baby on up. I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara and pop on some lashes. I just did a really light coat of mascara and I used the Bold and Bad Lash by MAC Cosmetics. And these are the Violet Voss lashes in Just Slaying. Alright guys, so I am finally done adding lashes. I did add more of the deeper the lighter shade, that's not deep, but the matte teal Jada, I did add a little bit more of that underneath my lash line. After I added lashes, I felt like I was missing color down there, so I did go ahead and add some more. So currently I am wearing, I'm not even going to try to like pronounce this, but I have this on my lips right now. It's a lip mask. I don't wear it as just like a sleep mask. I wear it all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. So I'm going to use the NYX Lip Lingerie in Beauty Mark. And I like to use this as a lip liner. I know it's weird. I have a ton of lip liners and all that, but I still like to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and use it again. And I do overline my lip at the bottom. I like big lips. So next up, I am going to go in with IGXO, I think the name is it, but it's a Nitra B lip, her lip. And I'll put the correct name in the description box, but I love this lip. It is more of like a mauve. But it's so good. So good. I like to blend those colors together. You guys, well, that's my final look today. I mean, I feel like I spent so much time on my brows for them to basically be covered. But whatever. The wind's always trying to snatch my wig off anyway. So if they do, at least it does. At least I'll have good brows. Well, that's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed how I got this teal-ish kind of halo eye. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to comment down below and let me know. And then too, if you'd like to see any specific kind of looks, or if you have any like special requests, I want to do what you guys want and not what I just feel like doing. And yeah, I'm here to entertain you, but I have to know what you like. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.